Dive!
Patrick!
And there comes a giant fish!
Patrick, no!
You pinched something, my foe. That was crop.
What you say?
Hello again today. I have even more facts and hidden mechanics that I hope surprises and pleases everyone. A lot of these are things I found in game myself, so you may know all of these. You better not know all of these. But let's get started. I'm excited to talk about these, and as always, these aren't in any particular order, except for the last couple maybe. I personally find those the coolest and most helpful. So stick around and find out, or cheat and skip to the end. I'm just glad you're here. Parallel worlds and pawns. In Dragon's Dogma, the pawns are beings who can travel between worlds to help Arisans in different universes. Dragon's Dogma 2 takes place in a parallel universe to the first game, meaning the pawns are actually the same between both games. Although you may not see all the same ones, but they are there. This is seen with Rook, who helps the Arisen in the prologue of both games. Beloveds fighting. If you have at least two beloved in either two of the main cities, you can sometimes witness a fight between them. Worm's life crystals seemingly work on all NPCs, and you can gift them one per day over the course of 4 in-game days to max out their affinity. Then bring one to your home and they may start fighting. It doesn't seem they can die from this, but it is hilarious to see them backhanding each other in the walls. They got lover strength. Undersea Temple. This one is kind of spoilery, so maybe skip ahead in the video. It has to do with a part of the story, although it's not really that big of a revelation. Anyways, the Undersea Temple that rises to the surface actually mirrors Gran Soren to some degree, or more specifically the castle of Gran Soren, where the Duke resides. The stair section especially. I didn't believe it when I saw it online, but upon playing New Game Plus, I actually do see it now. There's full tours of the temple on YouTube, so I'd recommend looking into those if you want a walkthrough of the entire area. Or you can just go and look for it yourself in the game. It doesn't take too long to appear in the story. Surviving a fall. If you ever see a monster on a level far below you, where you will die or take serious damage, you can time a mantle after falling a great distance and it will save you from all damage and an untimely death. This can be useful for enemies like griffins or ogres who move a lot and can end up on lower areas than you where terrain has varying levels. Holding high affinity characters. Characters who have maxed affinity with the Arisen actually let you carry them for as long as you want. As long as they have the little blushies, you can basically carry them wherever you want and they won't fight back or break from your grip. And along with that, as a side note, if a character in a quest or story mission is injured in some way, you can also carry them forever. It's pretty useless, but it's funny seeing characters who are supposed to be cool be carried like a pretty little princess. Woodland Wordsmith. The pawn specialization Woodland Wordsmith is one of the more useful specializations for experiencing the Sacred Arbor. It allows your pawn to translate Elvish for you, but what you may not notice is that it only allows them to translate in a radius around them. So if your pawn isn't in the area, they won't be able to translate. However, the radius is extremely large, so you're not likely to be outside of it.
Non lia Tilmo.
Healing spells and the undead. In Dragon's Dogma 2, the night is ruled by the undead, but you can take back some control through the effects of Anodyne, the healing spell on Mage. When cast, the healing area of the spell will actually damage the undead and spirits. Remember this the next time you venture out at night or through the misty marshes. It can really help you fight spirits, as they tend to be quite hard to hit and move very quickly. This also works on the Dullahan and Fell Lord. Surviving lethal damage. One of the worst ways you can die is when you're on the ground being pummeled by an enemy. And if you die, you have no choice but to use a wake stone, right? Wrong. When your character's health reaches 0, you can consume a curative to regain health and prevent your death. The time you have to do this is rather short though, so be ready. I must say as well that this doesn't work with fall damage, so don't expect to walk away from a 50-foot fall by eating some greenware-ish. This one helped me a lot going through the main story, my first playthrough, and it's the reason it's the last one. It can really help you when fighting a dangerous enemy and can give you a second chance, or third chance, or fourth, or fifth, or a sixth. And that's going to do it for today's facts. I'm always on the lookout for new facts and mechanics of the game. These little details are always fun to discover. Tell me in the comments if you found any of these interesting, or if I missed anything. But that is going to do it for now.
Bye-bye.